following presentation has been closed captioned for the hearing impaired.
What's going on? I hope everybody's ready to watch me lose my thumbs. We're gonna play some Gradius III today, which I haven't played in a long time, which I've had for a long time. Here's my copy right here, Gradius III. My dad bought me this, I think, for Christmas one year. This is my copy I've had since like 1992. I don't remember exactly which Christmas I got it, but I think it was 1992. But it looks pretty good for having it all that time. My games always looked pretty good, though. I was pretty nice to them. I didn't abuse them. I tried to keep it in a case or something. So, okay, so I've never beaten it. And actually, you can kind of see this little joystick back there. I used to try to play it with that joystick. Not that exact one. I had to replace it. Hey, Max. How you doing, pal? But I've never beaten it, so, I mean, there's a Konami code, and I've gotten pretty far into it with that, but I'm not going to try that. I'm going to actually try to play the game, so there's no telling how far we're going to get, but it doesn't really matter because the music's amazing, so anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day. Super Nintendo. In fact, we can see this intro here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Konami. Excellent. Oh, yes. All right. What are you doing, Max? Horizontal and vertical shooters aren't exactly my thing, but... Oh. Brewmatter! Darth Collectus! What's going on? We've been sucked into VHS mode. Good morning, guys. Can you imagine being let go into space like that? Good evening, Darth Collectus. Have you ever played this game before? Alright, let's see what the options are. Game level, easy, hard, normal. Oh god, I'm kind of afraid to leave it on normal. And I'm going to leave everything else alone. Alright. Good luck to all of us. What's up, Darth Collectus? Yeah, shooters were never my thing. This is the only one I ever had until, like, later in life. This particular Gradius, no, but one of them for sure. Yeah, this was the first one I played. I didn't even know at the time that there was a Gradius on the NES. Alright, I'm not gonna go with this collection they got. I'm gonna pick my own stuff. So let's see. I'm gonna use... Do I want the behind missiles or the front missiles? You know what? Missiles behind are underutilized. I'm gonna go with that. Speed up. I can already hear it in my head. Speed up. Normally not gonna have this. Hopefully. Pixrex, what's up? I like that emote. It reminds me of Donkey Kong Country. What's up? Which one should I get, guys? Twin laser, ripple, E laser, or C laser? I remember not really liking ripple too much, and I don't really like E laser. I think C laser is the one I like. It's good to see you guys. I hope y'all are doing well. Alright, I'm gonna go with sea laser. If I don't like it, we can change it later. And I like the option where they kind of float around me. Alright, we'll try that. I'm gonna go for reduce so I can get smaller and then full barrier. Alright, we'll try that. I don't know if that's a good combination, but we're gonna try it. Alright, here we go. Time to lose my thumbs. It's been a long... Alright. It's been a long time since I played a space shooter. I think the last one I played that wasn't like, you know, like an Atari 2600 game or something was, oh god, now I can't remember the name. Mike Matei challenged me to play it, and I got a lot farther than I thought I would. I'm trying to remember what it was called. Alright, there's my laser. Nice. And I hit speed up again. I better not do that again. Alright, missiles. Oh, crap. Yeah, he challenged me to play R-Type, I think it was. And I did a lot better having never played R-Type before. I thought I did pretty good. I didn't beat it. It was like the original arcade port of R-Type. Crap. I was like, there must be a reason people don't get these things going backwards. And you know what? I just found it. Blew that guy up and I couldn't do anything with him. Hex, what are you up to today? And Darth Collectus. And Broomhatter, I was trying to talk to you the other day. Broomhatter, I heard bits about the CU podcast and Pat sending you something. It's the worst part about this game is like having all your power-ups and you have nothing. It'd almost be better to hit the reset button. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, oh, oh. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Oh, great. I don't know how I got through that. Ugh. Oh, I hate not having all my stuff. Dun dun. Dun dun. Oh my god, the best part of this game is the music, I gotta say. Anybody good at shooters? Whoa! What'd I just get? An extra man? That's kind of cool. How'd I get that so early? Oh my goodness. Alright. One down. Alright, let's try to get all my stuff back without dying. Doo-doo-doo. Double. I don't want that. Laser. Now we're talking. Alright, now I want one of those nifty options. Great. Alright, we got something going on now. Oh, the bubbles. See, my problem is, I like, with these games, I get to a point where I can't see what's going on. There's too much going on the screen. Like, my brain is not computing fast enough. Alright, I got another one. Now we're shooting all kinds of stuff. See, now I don't have to go all the way down to the bottom. That's my biggest problem, is I try to get, like, real close to the top or whatever, or the bottom, and I get myself killed. Come on. You know what? I need to get that reduce. That way if I get hit, I'm not dead. Yeah, that's the next thing I need to get. Ugh. Good grief. Ugh. Hope everybody told Brisby happy birthday yesterday. Now, the only warp that I know of is coming up, but I'm not going to worry about it. Because I tend to die more going that way than I do just sticking with the regular path. I can't imagine if that part went without... Alright, shields, nice. See there? Oh god, look how fast they're going. Wolfmaster! Dude, 30 months, that is intense. Wolfmaster, what's going on? Get those death toads ready, buddy. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for the resub, man. 30 months is just insane. I was throwing away my old desk today, and I was like, oh, the original Sky Coasterman channel desk is gone. Oh, did I get hit? Because I don't look small anymore. No, but I think I am still. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Don't get hit, kill him. Don't touch me. Backseat Sauceman, what is up, sir? Oh, I'm already feeling it in my thumbs. What's up, Sauceman? Doing great, how you? I'm doing great, man. We're gonna try to do something with this game. I bet Wolfmaster's good at this game. Wolfmaster! Alright, I'm gonna try to get to the end there, that exclamation point. Almost to the exclamation. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, I must have got hit, which would have been death, so I'm lucky. Great, I gotta go through the cycle again. What a waste. Alright, you guys are dead. Oh, oh, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Ugh. I've beaten it a couple times. Oh my god. See, I don't think Wolfmaster will be able to help because it's really about talent. I don't think he can transfer that to me. Like, I can't summon Wolfmaster skill. I wish I could. Oh man, I'm at... let's see. Oh, now I'm really short. Like, small. Don't touch me, don't touch me. I said short. Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch. Good God. Alright, do I have one more option to get? Oh, freaking out, man. I love the music in this game. Like, every level's music is awesome. I can't even see myself. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it right here. I'm not gonna get any more of those things, because I should have got that last option, but I screwed up. You know what? I guess I will get that last option. Oh my god. Have you played this one? It is a great soundtrack. I don't know how I'm gonna watch the chat and do this. Sauceman, have you played this one? Don't touch me, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Well, let me buy. Okay, 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 okay. Don't touch me, don't touch me. Damn it, I got hit. Alright, here's the last option. Just a tad, never got to. Look at all this crap. I hope y'all are having a great day. What's everybody up to? Room Hatter's busy with the shinies, I'm sure. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna go forward like this. Whoa, did I get another extra man? Beautiful. The slowdown is real. Just relaxing after a long day at work. I can appreciate that. Oh man, I need that option again. Or not option, the I don't know what we're calling it. The exclamation point. I need it. Yeah, I didn't work today. I gotta go to work tomorrow, but I was busy doing other things today. Wolfmaster, do you have a favorite horizontal shooter? My least favorite thing in this game is slamming into the wall on accident by yourself. Irritates me every time. I need both of these. Oh, great. Just great. I almost hit it and I didn't. Now I gotta go all the way through. Don't get hit or I'm dead. If I get hit, I'm dead. So far, they're not shooting anything at me. That's good. These bombs are coming in pretty handy. What now? Am I just gonna smash into the wall? Oh, crap. Oh, this is great. Ugh. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Oh. No. Yeah! Ooh, jam! Ooh! Jam! Truly, truly, truly outrageous! Jam! What's up, El Rocho? Hope you're having a great day, sir. Boo, 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 boo. Yup, Dr. Pepper for sure. Baxy Sauceman, what are you playing today?
I admit I don't look like the athlete of the day. Supposed to look. My belly's
Alright, what way are we going?
My hand is just a little big. But brother, I am bad and they know I'm bad.
Alright, I gotta get back to this shield thing. I don't feel protected. Probably because I'm not. Alright. Alright, reduce. Good. Great. That's one. Oh, what the hell is that? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. I really don't. Oh, you know what? The little exclamation point's gone now. I wonder why. I don't get it. Oh, I hate these guys. Easter Island guys? What do you call them? Oh, I killed one. Nice. I don't think I can kill them unless their mouths are open. Oh, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Die, 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 die. Great. Wolfmaster, do you notice there's a certain point where you're like, if you speed up all the way, you end up like screwing yourself? Because I find that like there's a point where I'm going too fast for myself. Oh, don't touch me. How'd I get through that? I don't know. Die, die, die. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. I want to say that when I was younger, I didn't take advantage of the shields as much as I should. I don't think I paid enough attention to them. Alright, he did. Alright, I want to stay right here with this, with the power-ups. No, I don't want any more. I don't want to touch them. I'm going to be ready. Just, oh yeah, this. Did I get another extra man? I don't remember getting this many extra men. I only speed up twice in this game. Any more than that, I'm screwed. Yeah, exactly. Me and Wolfmaster are thinking alike. Which weapon is your favorite? Because I think mine... Dante! I think mine is definitely this laser. This... I think it's C laser. I don't know what C stands for. See you next Tuesday laser? I don't know. But I think I like this one the best. Alright, come on, Easter Island heads. Just sit there and do nothing. Welcome back, Mr. Dante. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, die, die, die. Okay. No, I don't want to touch any of that. Boom. Haven't played this since I was a kid. Oh man alive, I don't like this. Okay. DirectX, it's good to see you, sir. I've owned this since I was a kid. Because I was thinking the other day, like, I beat Chippendale Rescue... Oh, he's dead! Nice! I beat Chippendale Rescue Rangers, so I figure give this a try and let's see what my 40-year-old self can do. What you up to, DirectX? Alright. I'm not gonna worry about any of those power-ups. Because I think if I lose my shielding, I need to be right here. I could be wrong. Calhoun! Mackenzie Calhoun, what is up, buddy? I bet Calhoun's played a horizontal shooter or two. I know he loves those vertical shooters. Mackenzie Calhoun. Elmac! Elmac's here! Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Mac. Mr. Mac, I have to show you something in a minute. Oh, it's the fire one with the fire dragons. You could say that. What's up, Calhoun? Two-way missile. You like two-way missile, double E-laser. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, I don't have the E-laser. R option and reduce. Okay. I even have a soundtrack for Gradius 1, 2, and 3. Oh, man, the music is the best part of this game. There's no doubt about it. Elmac, it's so good to see you, and finally I can show you the Elmac subwall. You ready? There it is, Elmac. There it is. Now we're staring behind my monitor. Is it dusty back here? There's the Elmac subwall. We'll burn it down later. Love the music in all of them. Yeah, y'all tell me if the music's not high enough, because I'll turn it up. All right, let's go back this way. Burn it down. We're gonna burn it down someday, but not yet. Right now I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are having a great day. Oh my god, my thumb is already feeling it. I don't know how far into this game we are. Is the Sky at Night logo in the way? Let me see. It's a little in the way. Let's get rid of it. There it is. It's gone. All right, we continue on. That was a nice little break for my thumb. I hope you guys are having a great day. What is going on? DirectX. I only got to I only got to play it for one weekend. Didn't really get anywhere with it. I should play it again. I owned it. I'm trying to think if I ever rented any shooters. I don't think I did. Any plans for my weekend? Yes. Work. It's one of the busiest days in the whole year. for restaurants. All right, here we go. I gotta pay attention. This is gonna be nuts. I'm really, like, this is hard enough, man, but if I die and lose everything, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think that's why people just start this game over when they die. Oh, goodness me, this thing again? I don't remember that ever. I don't remember that scorpion thing. Now you want to really play Sky? Oh yeah, Parodius, for real. Oh my god. Seriously? I got another man? I don't remember that ever being a thing. Like getting so many extra men, but I'm glad. I'm gonna need every single one of them. Wolfmaster, when was the last time you played this game? Try not to touch that thing, but I'm gonna. Nope. I thought there were fire dragons, but I don't see one. It's fun how much easier the Super Nintendo version of Gradius III is. What, compared to the Japanese version? Oh, there's the fire dragon. Great. Oh, the arcade version. Gotcha. Well, I left this on normal, but I really wanted to put it on easy. But I don't think it's gonna matter because, oh god. I'm trapped. Oh, don't touch me. Oh, he's gonna come right into me. Oh, you son of a bitch. No! Here we go. Here we go. All these extra men ain't gonna mean crap. Damn it. Speed up. Speed up. Oh. Oh, damn it. Alright, well, yeah, there's... Oh, my goodness. So what do you do, Wolfmaster, when you get to this point and you die? What do you do? Pray? Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, man. Well, I'm in the belly of the beast. Alright, half of you is dead again. Bum, bum. Oh. I thought that was gonna be it right there. It's like such a double-edged sword to come into here. Do you try to stay out of him or in him? If I had all my power-ups, he'd probably be dead by now. Oh, come on! Oh! Max is thoroughly confused. Oh man. Oh. All my men are gone. I told you, none of them was gonna matter. You call shenanigans? Oh man, I do too. Continues. Alright, so Wolfmaster, choose my stuff and I will go with it and we'll see if it works better for me. Oh, thanks, Elmac. I'm not so sure about that. I think I might have to start over, but we're not gonna do it on purpose. We're not gonna hit the reset button. Alright, Calhoun, thank you for stopping by, man. I hope you're having a great time. I'll see you next time. Alright, where's Wolfmaster? Come on, Wolfmaster. I think he said two-way. Oh, he's... Okay, Hawkwind. Double. Sea Laser, which is what I was getting before. R option, which is what I got before. Reduce and Barrier. Yeah, okay, so it's pretty similar to what I was getting. Okay. I'll go with that. Oh, it's putting me right back in the same spot. Oh. This is not gonna go very long. I thought it was gonna put me at the beginning of this level. I did not anticipate it doing that. Ah! This game was designed by a Brisbee type. It's gonna suggest E-Laser and you would have my layout, but E-Laser is a charge shot and I don't know that you would like that. Yeah, no, I don't particularly like them. Oh, jeez. Might as well start over. You're expecting this game to be nice? No, not really. What the fuck? I hit start on accident. I don't know what it gave me now. Great. I can't even see! This stuff's coming out from the bottom. Oh. Give me something I can use. Oh, great. That double sure did help me. Oh. Wolfmaster, do you take all the shortcuts? T-Laser. I take the first one in the bubble stage, but that's it. Heard. Yeah, I wish it was unlimited continues. You know, this game would be a lot easier. I should have waited to use that. This game would have been a lot more forgiving if it was, unlimited continues, but... Alright, that sea laser helped. Eat Sea Laser. We're gonna call that the See You Next Tuesday laser. Ruben dudes. Ruben, this game is awesome when it comes to the music and the atmosphere. It's just unforgiving as hell sometimes. All right, half death again. Man, this thing explodes. I don't know how you're supposed to miss that. This is my last chance, I think. Elmac. Elmac! I appreciate the vote of confidence, though. He's coming apart at the seams. Doo-doo. That's one way to pronounce frustrating. Oh! How much more do I gotta hit him? Oh, he's pulling some bull crap. Oh! Oh, they didn't even give me my one in the beginning. Woo! Sky Star Shadow! Pew 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 pew! Alright, well look, let's not act like we're surprised that this is happening. Oh, I'm ranked 7th! Yay! S. S. K. Y. I'm a gentleman. And then which one's Capricorn? Do we know? I'm assuming. Which one's Capricorn? Anybody know what sign is Capricorn? Hey, Sky Star Shadow. How are you? How have you been? Ruben Dudes, have you beaten this game before? I don't know which horoscope is Capricorn. I'm just gonna go with the first one because I don't know which one it is. It's the first one? That makes sense because it's at the beginning. Yay! That one. All right, there we are. Sky. Damn it. Let's try again. Sky Star Shadow. What is up? All right, here we go. Do you guys think I should leave it on normal mode? It's probably a mistake. I'm gonna try your Hawk Wind again. Double. And I'm gonna try Twin Laser this time, see what that is. Reduce and Full Barrier. I'm still a little iffy on what Full Barrier means, but let's do it again. Oh, T-Laser is the Twin Laser. Got it. Speed up. Speed up. That's just my first go-round. I got better in me, I think. Elmac, what you been playing? Anything fun and interesting? Anything with Mike Tyson in it? Alright, I got this T-Laser. One thing I never understood was why anybody, like, why did they leave? Like, double shouldn't even be in there anymore. Oh, come on. Are we gonna do this for real? Like, I have totally accidentally hit double when I meant to do something else. And it's like, and I lost whatever cool laser I had. Like, why would anybody want to go back to it? I don't know. Great, we're not starting this round off very well. Da-na-na-na. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and I really appreciate the resub for 30 months, Wolfmaster. That is amazing to me. Alright, I guess we're gonna do this. That'll help out a little bit. This music's great. Yeah, I put this music up there with F-Zero and Pilot Wings and SimCity and Donkey Kong Country. It's like, it's Super Nintendo, but it's not stereotypical Super Nintendo, if that makes any sense. Laser. I can't believe that idiot exploded all around me and I died. Yeah, why can't he just die like that guy just did? Do everybody a favor. You finished Booger Man? Did you really? Oh my god, I never even considered beating that game. How was it? Was it a struggle or was it pretty fun? Death. Oh, I forgot about this neat trick. Instead of barrier, get speed down. If you don't speed up at all and power up and use it, you'll be fully powered up. What? If you don't speed up at all and power up you'll use it and be fully powered up. What do you mean by fully powered up? Like super fast, or like you get all your stuff? It gets hard towards the end, but was okay. Heard. Was it a long game? I owned Booger Man. My friend had it as a kid, and I had to have a copy of it. But I really have never gotten past probably, I don't know, like the 3rd level. Booger Man. Alright, I'm reduced. What do you gotta do to get that exclamation point? It's just not there right now. Oh, the bubbles. You'll have... Oh, wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to try that, but that's cheesing. Oh, crap, I missed my option. Damn. You ever use the option, like, at the end? Doesn't it kind of defeat the purpose of having option on there already? Like, what's the point of that? Somebody's got to know. Alright, need another option. Option. It took about 3 hours. That's not bad at all. I'll have to add it to my list. Alright, just sped up again. Here's the question. Would you ever play it again, Elmac, or are you done with it for life? Alright, don't hit a bubble. Don't hit a bubble. I don't want to die from a bubble blast. I want that full barrier, though. So oh, and I got nicked. Now the exclamation point's there. I don't get it. Thoroughly confused by this system here. Alright, this is the... Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Get through this. Don't touch me. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. They almost touched me. Don't shoot me either. Alright, bubble. Bubble dude. I'm done forever. Heard. Ending was hard. Gotcha. Wolfmaster, have you beaten this game on the hardest difficulty? DirectX 13. Alright. Alright, let's get us some options and get to that exclamation point. Why would I hit double? Hell no. Well, which difficulty? The normal difficulty? I don't remember these guys last time. Okay, so that just brought me back to full shielding. Alright. That's really all that did. Alright, let's not slam into any walls, please. It's so easy to do that in this game. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, just the normal? Okay. Man, the slowdown is real. Dun, 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 dun. So the only cool thing about the options that follow you... Oh, I got all the options now. The cool thing about the options that follow you is you can put them in some unusual places to kill some guys, but I think I'd rather have it like this. But I don't know, maybe we'll try that later on one of our runs. Alright, Alright, I'm gonna try to get to the end. Alright, don't run into something stupid. Alright, I'm gonna get one more of those. Boo Star. What's up, Boo Star? We're trying our hand at frustration. How you been, sir? Hey, High Voltage! What's up, man? Good morning to you. Oh, don't run into the volcano. No, don't do it. No, it's not worth it. Oh, come on. Oh, don't run into that. Stupid white beam. Yeah, kill everything and everyone. My thumbs. SNES music reminds me of going shopping in Sears with my mom. Don't know why. High Voltage, do you have any good experiences with vertical shooters or horizontal shooters? Alright, we're doing something. Glad I waited. Da, da, da. Oh, this again. Any good reason for coming all the way up here? I have questions. Just finished an old game I played in my youth. In its glory, Rygar. Oh man. I've tried a little bit of Rygar and it always looks like it's gonna be like devastatingly hard. It's pretty awesome if you beat it. I'd love to really give that game a run. What about this one, Boo Star? Extra man again. I found that game so hard in my childhood. I think it's hard now. Rygar? I don't think I've gotten very far in it. Oh no, why are you guys coming up here? I don't remember them doing that when I was down lower. Irritating. Have Sky's thumb been mutilated yet? Oh god, I'm feeling him. Dude, I was feeling him in the first level. Brisby! Happy birthday again, man. Happy on-broadcast birthday, sir. I hope you got everything you wanted. One game I thought was hard was Nightshade. I don't think I have that game. What the hell? Oh, that was not... How'd I get through that? I thought I needed to go down, and all of a sudden I was in trouble. I'm not going up again. That seems to be more difficult. Alright, fire these stupid things at him. You did good. Glad to hear it, sir. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm putting myself through a little bit of frustration today, Brisby. I've had this game since I was like 12 years old. Or 11 or something. Maybe 10, I don't know. Nightshade was NES, it was point and click, but with fight scenes. Yeah, I don't think I played that one. I think I've seen it, but never saw a good copy of it. Remember the cartridge was definitely shaped? Oh yeah, here we go. I gotta slide between the stupid things. Dun dun. Brisby, what you up to today, sir? Don't touch them. Alright, then I do this alternating pattern with him. Seems to work out better for me. Get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out. Wow, he didn't even get that next shot off. Alright, that worked. Max, what you up to, pal? He's chilling. Sky Star Shadow. Just chilling, waiting for Strange New Worlds, Curse and Picard. Yeah, I know. Yup, I'll watch those tonight. I'm gonna watch Picard first. That way, if it's disappointing, I still have something to look forward to. And if it's great, well, great. I'll still start Strange New Worlds after. But that'll be, I don't know, that'll be like 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Oh, the slowdown's real. It is real. Oh man, this, anybody know what this scorpion thing is? I think Twin Laser is the way to go for you. It might be, Wolfmaster. UN Squadron and R-Type were my side-scrolling shooting games I played a lot. I don't know how I did so good in R-Type, but I think because it was unlimited continues, I think I just chipped away at it. Option Hunter, it takes away one of your options. Huh? Oh, really? Oh.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the look. And try to go wild. I've got the move. That move. I said shit. Up and down.
What is going on, Mr. Shadowman? What's up? Thanks for the raid, buddy. What's going on? What's up, Ty? We got Ty, we got Shadowman. Shadowman, what were you playing over in the Shadowman land? In the land of the laundry. Oh, it's the Easter Island heads again. Here we go. So much going on the damn screen. Ugh. Hey, dude. Shadowman, we're playing Gradius III, and we're trying not to throw our controller. I'm really not trying to get any more power ups. I want to stay on that last one. I was playing a weird game on Steam called Kindergarten, kind of a puzzle game with dark humor. Do you play like as kindergartners? It is weird. I'm waiting for Henry Stickmin to come on sale. I'd like to get that game. And then I was playing a game called, I think it's called The Power of 10. It's a little bit of a space game. Space shooting game, but nothing like this. I don't even know how to describe the game I was playing. And I've almost 100% of Stardew Valley, but it's gotten to the point where it just feels like work. But I'm almost there. I really want to 100% it so I can say I 100%ed it so I can just leave Stardew Valley in the rear view mirror. Look at all these Cheerios. I didn't know they pre-gave me a hole. Was it fun, Shadowman? Did you beat it? Yeah, you play as one of the different kids, and the teacher want you to go do different horrible things. The teacher wants you to go do horrible things? That sounds about right. All right. Shadowman, do you have any experience with vertical shooters and horizontal shooters? Now, what about a bullet hell shooter, Wolfmaster? How are you with that? Can anybody do bullet hell shooters? And I think those games are about just knowing where to not be, right? Or where to be, where nothing's gonna hit you. I don't know, that's speculation, because what else would you do? Alright, Easter Island heads. Big ass Easter Island heads. I love the first Gradius, even if it makes me rage. Does that one have continues? I have that one on NES. I don't know why I've never tried it. Probably because I always think this is the game I'd like to beat. Not the first Gradius. No, don't touch me. I hate these falling rocks. Oh, don't kill me after they're dead. I'm terrible at them. Okay. We're still fully powered up. Keep getting more men, but I don't think it's gonna matter if I die. Brisby's waiting in the wings to laugh at me. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for the raid, Shadowman. I hope you're doing well. Golly, I lose track of where I am. Like, all the time. There's just so much going on. Ugh. Not even... Oh, whew, almost got hit. Bullet hell, just like other shoot 'em ups, just more bullets on the screen and a smaller hitbox. Yeah, I can't do it. What's like the original bullet hell shooter? Like, there wasn't any on NES, right? Alright, here we go, guys. Here we are. On the first cell phone I ever had, I made... Like, I was smarter than a lot of people. I figured out how to make my own ringtones, which most people at the time hadn't. And I was a little ahead of the curve. And I made my ringtone Gradius III. And so I had to stop that after a while, because every time I heard it, oh, he got one. Son of a bitch. I had to turn it off because every time I heard Gradius III, I felt like somebody was calling me. Then I think I changed it to Zelda, and I had to change that eventually too. Now I just leave my ringtone the normal ringtone, whatever it is. Alright, we gotta get that option back without getting killed. Oh my god, this sucks. I'm still reduced. I lost my option. There's another worthless extra man. Holy crap. Alright, here we go. Okay, Grandpa Sky. Yeah, my first cell phone was a Nokia. It was those big Nokias. I didn't have the big Zach Morris phone, though. You can't just dodge bullets. You have to learn enemy behavior. Where in this game or all shooting games? All right, last time I had all my power-ups, I put myself right in the line of fire with this crap. I don't want to do that this time. Why don't you come over here, you stupid... See how he squeezes you into no space? That's what he did last time. All right, I'm gonna wait him out over here. Oh, crap. Don't get hit. Okay. Oh, man. Look at this cluster. Holy crap. Oh, no. Where is he? He's on the bottom. How am I not hitting him there? That was stupid. Oh no. What's he doing? No! Oh! Progress has been made. Hey, Max, I already fed you. What do you want, pal? Can't just dodge. Oh. Did that one for you, Elmac. Alright. I have no idea what's coming up now. I need my option back. Option. I love how it tells you what you hit. Alright, I'm not go chasing any of this. When I go chasing is when I get killed. Let the stuff come to me. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch. Can you imagine if this game played without any slowdown? I don't know that I would survive. Oh, this is cool music. In a nice jungle setting. Oh, look at these spores. Don't touch me. Hex, that's good advice, sir. Very good advice. Don't touch me. Alright, doesn't really matter. Music's awesome. Thank God you don't have to hit the button over and over again to shoot. Because my thumb's already hurting doing this, and I'm not doing anything but holding the button down. Alright, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't hit the double option. Oh yeah, these guys. Oh, I remember these guys. Man, it's so weird to remember stuff from friggin' 20-something years ago. Boop, boop, boop. Anybody do anything fun today? Can't kill these guys. You can just stretch them out. Oh no. I wonder what triggers this guy, because I do not remember him at all. Oh, I wonder if it's because it's on normal mode, because I probably only played on easy mode back in the day. You know what? I bet that's it. Because I don't remember those scorpions ever. I bet you I never even tried to play on normal mode. Because why would I? I was having trouble with this mode. Or, with easy mode. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, you look weird. Okay. Oh, whoa! Oh, don't get hit. Oh, I had no idea that was about to happen, damn it. Seriously, I did not realize that was about to happen. Holy crap, I can't see. Alright, this thing's trying to suck me in while I'm dodging these stupid projectiles coming from the bottom. Oh, I can't see. I can't see. Oh, I can't see. Alright, and I'm trying not to hit the ceiling. Oh, I still didn't get hit yet? Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Kill him! Yes! Woo! Want you to give him a big old kiss. Holy crap! Unbelievable. Alright, guys, I'm gonna give my thumb a 2-second break. We're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna get some fresh ice. I'm gonna check on Max and see what he wants because he's whining behind me. I planted that boss. Shadowman, thank you so much for the raid. Little Shop of Horrors, boss. After these messages, we'll be right back.
At your Chevrolet Geo dealer's open house, great value is a simple choice. The all-new Geo Metro. Get the fun-to-drive, easy-to-afford Geo Metro Coupe for only $84.65, with a 4-door Metro for just $1,000 more. And Metro's the lowest-priced coupe with standard dual airbags. Plus, Metro gobbles up miles, not gas. How about 49 highway, 44 city? So for real value that's fun to drive, test drive the Geo Metro now during the open house celebration at your Northern California Chevrolet Geo dealers.
Daddy, who drank all the milk?
Young lady, do you see the man in this courtroom?
Jackson, he did it. My daddy.
Guilty.
How could you? You're guilty.
Got milk. This is an America West seat. It's 43 inches high, 19.8 inches wide, and covered with style number 46 blue herringbone cloth. It bears a striking resemblance to the seats used on other national airlines. These are America West fares. They bear little resemblance to the fares on other national airlines. America West. It seems silly to pay more.
Tonight, you can help catch the Unabomber whose most recent attack claimed to life in Sacramento this week. We will offer a psychological profile updated since the Oklahoma explosion. You can see if it matches anybody you know. Coming up next.
Here's why the Sachas are another Tylenol extended relief family.
I feel I'm too young to have this arthritis in my hands. What bothered me most was that I couldn't pick Michael up. With extended relief, now I can, even after a whole day of play. The relief really lasts.
Now, Deborah uses Tylenol extended relief with this unique bi-layer caplet. One layer of strong relief to attack the pain quickly, and one layer to make sure that strong relief lasts.
Now he doesn't have to hear, Mommy can't hold you.
Tylenol extended relief. Strong relief right away. Strong relief the whole day.
How many times have you wished you had someone else's hair? That's all in the past. With Hydrovive shampoos and conditioners. See, at L'Oreal Paris, we found a way to give your hair the right kind of moisture without weighing it down. How does it happen? With hydroproteins, not oil. Moisture within the hair that leaves it silky and light. Good for all of us, even short hair. Hydrovive, from the performance line of L'Oreal. Think of it as daily moisture for your hair.
The all-new Lincoln Continental is so technologically advanced, you control it with the press of a button. Equally as impressive is that with the press of a button, its exclusive 12-function memory profile system sets everything back to where it was.
Your Lincoln.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
The new Lincoln Continental with a 32-valve V8 Intech system, the perfect balance of luxury and technology.
Hey, darling, how about some pool cover sleeves and tanning equipment too? 1-inch nails, tons of rope, and these storage bins are cute. You'll be the first place I'll always try, 'cause hardware now has a softer side. Come see the softer side of Sears.
Barbara Walters Special, brought to you by Sears. Come see the softer side of Sears. And Tylenol Extended Relief. Strong relief right away, strong relief the whole day.
Later tonight on Nightline with Ted Koppel. In the wake of the Oklahoma City bombing, the fight heats up against terrorism. How much freedom are you willing to give up in the search for safety? Tonight.
This is Joan London.
And Charles Gibson. Tomorrow, the latest on the dog sled journey to the North Pole.
Plus Norman Mailer, Kathy Lee Gifford, and Rosie O'Donnell on Good Morning America.
Tomorrow, here on ABC.
Watched by more Northern Californians. Channel 7, ABC.
At Lucky, we've been working harder than ever to make things better than ever. Our quality cuts of meat, they're already trimmed to perfection and personally guaranteed tender and delicious. So how could we improve on that? By lowering the price. This week, save on boneless round steak. Ground beef in the Max Pack size, ground fresh daily. And the perfect side dish, russet potatoes. Come see for yourself. Now, Lucky is lower than low and better than ever.
The Barbara Walters Special, The Price of Fame. Brought to you by...
Welcome back. Boop, boop, boop. Dante with the Sesame Street emotes there. Hope you guys are having a great day. We're playing Gradius III on the Super Nintendo. We've gotten past the fire dragon dude that explodes in all kinds of directions, and now we just got past the plant dude, so we'll see how much farther we can go before we die. Anybody watching Voyager? Is Voyager the worst Star Trek ever, Brisby, or the best? Okay, here we go. Gave my thumbs a minute to chill out. Gradius for Gradius. Oh my goodness. No, it's no longer is. I always liked Voyager better than, let me see. Okay, so TNG was always on top. Then, in my opinion, it was always Voyager. But I think Deep Space Nine has aged the best. I think definitely... Paramount's gotta remaster those. Is anybody going to see Star Trek the Motion Picture in the theater when it comes out at the end of the month? I am going to. Oh, these guys are new. Oh, what the hell? Oh, no! Oh, no! I got hit. I got my shield back. Okay. I'm being smart. Star Trek the Motion Picture talk is gonna have to wait. Oh, no! Guys, oh, no. This is what does me in, guys. This crap right here. I apologize in advance, guys. Oh no. I think I've gotten past this part one time and I used all the Konami crap to do it. Oh my god, I can't believe I got to this part. Oh shoot, man. I never get here. That is so cool at the bottom. Oh, what am I gonna do? I have gotten to this guy before, but... Oh, jeez. No. 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 He's shooting his crap at me. Ah! I cannot even believe I've gotten to this point. Oh, crazy. I always foul that up. I always get freaking killed. I cannot believe I got through that in the first try. No way. Blue balls everywhere. Now what's going on? Oh. I'm like shaking from getting through that. I cannot believe I got through that without getting killed. I usually slam right into a wall. Now we're talking about 20 years ago, but still. Sauce Man. Oh man, Stone Cold E.T. I haven't heard that in so long. I need to hear that again. Okay, I think he was eating White Castle. All right, here we go. I don't know what's coming, but it sounds bad. All right, what are you? All right, he's shooting missiles and crap at me. Okay. Don't ooh, that was close. Too close. Sauce Man! What you been up to, Sauce Man? Been watching Nickelodeon? Been watching some Doug? Or some Ren and Stimpy? Or what about Guts? My favorite is You Can't Do That on Television and Wild and Crazy Kids. You Can't Do That on Television is in reruns, but... Oh, yeah! Count Duckula! Where's my stuff? Did I get rid of Duckula? Hold on, let's take a look. As I give my thumb a second. Deke! Tricky McGee, what's up? Did I get rid of Count Duckula? I don't see it. You know what? Is that your favorite pro wrestling guy? I might have to bring it back for you, okay? Remind me in the Discord. Somebody remind me in the Discord to bring back Duckula. I will. I'll bring like a more condensed version down because it was pretty long. Where's You Can't Do That on Television? I haven't messed with the sounds in so long. You Can't Do That on Television. That one should work, but I think you just played something. Or there's a cooldown or something. Anyway, you do love it. Oh my god, Tricky McGee. Give me a pun for Gradius. Okay. Ominous music hits us again. What the hell? Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, what the French toast? Holy cow. Oh. Oh, I cannot believe I didn't get hit. What the hell? Now what? Oh, shoot. We still have Thames. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I don't know if that's the wise move, but I'm not gonna stand in the middle. You know, you'd think if they could just leave their protection up where I couldn't hit them, they would just do that, but I guess it's like shields. It takes so much power. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's. You can only have the lights on for so long. All right, some exploded. Yes! How many guys do I gotta beat? What is this, Mega Man? What the hell? Oh, come on. Oh, this is ludicrous. Oh, oh, oh no! I don't know how I did that. This is nuts. Freaking kidding me. Ludicrous speed. Oh, how many guys do I gotta beat? What the French toast? What? Another one? Oh no. Are you friggin' kidding me? Holy crap. Oh, no, no, no! Are you serious? Oh, thank God I'm small. Oh, now what? Okay. Oh. We're moving again. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. Like my pointed barbs in the chat, they're endless. Holy crap, Pro Wrestling Guy, you ever played this game before? Or R-Type or any of these horizontal shooters? I could come up with one, but I don't know if I'd make the Gradius. Oh my God. Sorry I didn't see that earlier. I was getting manhandled by Mega Man boss runs. Oh, now we're just supposed to go back to normal gameplay after all of that? How am I doing, Wolfmaster? I gotta say, I'm doing much better than I thought I was going to. I didn't think I was gonna get past that fire guy for like at least a couple more tries. Oh man, come on. If I die to something simple now, I'm gonna be really pissed. Shields! I always use C-Laser, but I think T-Laser might be the way to go. Nah, I'm not great with these. I'm okay with Galaga. My mom loves Galaga. And Qbert. Alright, I don't remember ever getting to this ever in my life, so I have no idea what's going on. So I'm just gonna take it as it goes. I wanna say I got to that boss run a long time ago once when I spent the whole day playing Gradius and using the Konami code, but I think that was it, I think. I'm trying to avoid all these power-ups so that I don't, so that I can use it. Sorry I'm not reading the chat, guys. This is insane. Oh, go away. I've never been so not excited to get extra men, because if I die, it's gonna be hell on earth. It's really gonna be bad. What the hell? Oh, I got hit. Okay. Don't get hit again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I almost slammed into the top. Oh, God, what's going on here? Oh, God. Are we going all the way to the bottom? Looks like it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no. Oh. Seriously? Are you freaking kidding me, man? Oh, jeez. You love Qbert? Luke, you've turned off your targeting computer. Hey, what's up, Vance? What's going on? Oh, man. So this is what it feels like to be on the other end of someone who can't chat because they're in the cold grips of Gradius. Oh my god. Seriously. I had this as a kid. I never even got close to beating it, and I'm already doing better than I ever thought I would. So this is kind of cool because I've had it. I mean, I've talked about this before. Games that you played as a kid that you never got close to beating, and then you come back to them later on in life. And I don't know why I really haven't come back to it, but... Alright, I'm scared. So you beat this game, Vance? Oh, what is this? Alright, we got dudes. Okay. Bullet hell nonsense. Alright, we got this stuff. A lot going on with this guy. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about shooting the blue stuff. I'm just gonna go back and forth. Try to avoid. He doesn't seem to be shooting me anymore. I don't know why, but he's not shooting his crap at me. Alright, this one was pretty easy, unless this is like wave 1 of him. Alright, now what? Alright, that was just getting in. Hey, what's up, Ken? I was lurking on your channel today, buddy. I had no idea what game you were playing, but it looked pretty fun. Ken. Sorry guys, I'm giving my thumb a rest. Exciting! I used to play this game a ton when I was younger, and I had an SNES to play it with. You don't have an SNES anymore? I still got all my original consoles. The only one, I still have it, but the only one that doesn't work is my massive 600 pound, heavy as hell, $600 PlayStation 3. The first one, the big fat one, and I had to replace it with a mini PlayStation 3 because it stopped working. Well, Spazer Laser! Spazer Laser! Ken. And Dr. Fuzzy Boots! Oh, hold on, guys. Oh, hold on. I don't want to die. Oh. Oh, no! Oh, no! No! Damn it. Nope, my consoles are Nintendo 64, Dreamcast, and a Switch, and the Dreamcast is mainly for playing Shenmue. No regrets. Heard. Ken, what I was going to say is I had to leave the house, so I didn't say hey, because I didn't want to just say hey and run, but it's good to see you, man. Oh, Dr. Fuzzy Boots, that is unacceptable. Ah, damn it. I don't know how far we are into the game, but I don't know how to recover from that. Yeah, for real. Seriously. Oh, there's no way. So there's your last full day of quarantine. I'm breaking out tomorrow. Congratulations, Spaza. Oh, there's no breaking out of this. That is this is gonna be unreal. What do they expect you to do? Golly. It's like the whole game's gotta be run without a death. There's no friggin' way. You're not. You're supposed to start all over. That's why the Konami code in this game is useless. There's no way. I don't know what to do. If anybody's got any suggestions, I don't see it happening. Damn it. We were doing so well, too. I don't know what to do. It's still possible, but your position is pretty bad. Yeah, you can backseat a little bit. I don't have a problem with that. Oh, I should have held on to that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's coming after me no matter where I go. Start in the far left and slowly inch your way forward. All right, I'll try that. Should I do it right in the middle? That somewhat works. Oh, that almost worked. It's good to see you guys. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. You get so far. Oh, you get so far. Oh, I don't know how I did that. No! Well, now you have an idea what you need to do? Yeah. I appreciate that tip, Vance. The pro tip. Oh, I screwed that up wildly. I know, Wolfmaster, because my thumbs are destroyed. Damn it. Unbelievable. And that was luck that I got through it the first time. See? Oh. Hey Vance, do you know all the secret like warp zones and stuff like that? I know the one in the first level, first or second level, whichever one. Oh, no, I don't want that. Can I go back? All right. Not that it matters. I'm not gonna be able to do anything with it. Can you use the NES Advantage? Wink. I do have a Super Nintendo. Oh crap. Ugh. Hold on. I have a Super Nintendo joystick. I'm here with my friends, Nickelodeon. This song never ends. So when you're getting a Mortal Kombat 2 Genesis broadcast again? Oh god, Dante, haven't you had enough of that? I know I have. Oh, that was so hard. You want me to go back to repeats? This isn't enough struggle for you, Dante? You want me to go try to beat Kentaro again? Oh my god, Nick Arcade, the worst. Alright, this is our last continue, and then we have to start over again. We all knew it was inevitable. Hey Vance, can you beat it first try every time? I didn't remember the theme to Nick Arcade, I'm gonna be honest. It was always just on.
think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the look. The drive so wild. I've got the move. I said shit. Up and down that spine.
Smokey the Raw Sauce! What's up, buddy? Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, we're playing Gradius. We're about to have to start over again. I was doing so well, too. And then this right here. See, I don't think Konami Code would even help me there. I didn't even get the high score. Man, that part where it auto scrolls 1,000 miles an hour, lose all my lives every time. Yeah, I got past that. I think I know what you're talking about. Was this an SNES launch title? I don't think it was a launch title. I think it was within the first month title. Oh man, Max, what are you up to? Smokey the Raw Sauce, you came in at a pivotal moment. What were you playing over in Smokey the Raw Sauce land? Yeah, Skystar Shadow, I think it came out in the first month. Launch window. Ah! 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 1991. Brutal Doom. Total Annihilation. Just chatting. Think we should try it again? What do you think, Wolfmaster? I'm curious, how does everybody pronounce it? Gradius or Gradius? I always pronounce it Gradius. I tend to stick with what I called, like, games and stuff when I was a kid. But I have made some changes. Like, I don't call... What did I call Ryu? Oh, yeah, I still call Ryu, even though they say it's Ryu. Because I called him Ryu when I was a kid, and there's no reason to change him. Because it's a video game. Hey, Sky Coaster Man, do you remember today's special? Today's special, da-da-da-da, come join in the fun. Hell yeah, because one of the characters has the same name as me. All right, guys, we're starting again. Dude, I've been pretty good. I got a new desk, and I got a new chair, and I got a whole new broadcast setup here, so now we're able to broadcast again without it being painful. So we're back to rocking and rolling. How you been, man? Other than that, not a whole lot going on. Option. I'm gonna go for that damn question mark, because Vance, I gotta say, I never took the shielding seriously when I was a kid, and I think that's basically been the difference so far. I think being smaller definitely helped, because it appears that your hitboxes get smaller too, which is nice. Missiles. Man, we did a lot of stuff. This game is long. Ugh. I always called it Gradius. Oh, Gradius. No, I never called it Gradius. It was always Gradius III to me. Just like it's always Final Fantasy III to me. Fight. Hey Dante, when are you gonna do a Mortal Kombat on Genesis broadcast? I would watch the Electro Dante broadcast. Do-do-do-do-do. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I didn't wait. I should have waited. Smokey the Raw Sauce. Doing amazing. Moving stream back to the basement soon. Gonna paint the walls. Nice. Yeah, it's nice to have a nice setup. I wasn't feeling comfortable. My setup wasn't working for me anymore. And now that it is, like, I'm back to 100%, ready to go, fired up. So, oops, I didn't mean to hit that. Total Annihilation, I have that. It didn't come in a box for me, but I still have the case and the DVDs. The CDs. CD-ROMs. I gotta get small again. I got used to being small. Best damn RTS of the 90s. Yeah, I got it, oh god, I don't remember when it came out, but I really liked that game. Boom, boom, boom. God, I'm going too fast for myself now. I remember about 10 years ago seeing that they had, like, updated the game. Like, people had made it HD or widescreen or something. I knew it! I made myself too fast. I hate that crap. Look at us die. You know what? This is early enough, though, and the lives are useless. The lives are useless enough. I think we'll be okay, but we'll see. This is probably the last time we'll be okay. Yeah, I made myself too damn fast.
Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt. Please service us. Resistance is futile.
Resistance is futile. Alright, we gotta go into the bubbles with limited stuff. I should just, instead of getting the options, I should just go for the stupid shielding first. See if we can do that. And at least if we get hit, we got something good going on. I need 2 more. I'm just so used to getting the options first. Alright, don't get the option. Don't get the option. Okay. Shields. Goodness me, look at all this crap. What do you get first, Wolfmaster? Do you go with the options first, or do you always shoot straight to the shielding? Bubble level. Oh, the slowdown is so bad on this level. Oh man, not having all my options is making this very difficult. I seriously cannot believe we got as far as we did. Ugh. Okay, I got an option. Kill him. All right, that's the warp zone that I'm not worried about. Oh man, get me out of there. Jeez. Holy crap. Giggity. I'm gonna get Pity to color her skin green for me one day when I have that Captain Kirk shirt on I posted. She's gonna be an Orion. I always start from the missiles and work my way down the row. If you're used to getting the options first and you don't like having extra lives, why not use the remaining lives equal options power up in the edit menu? What does that do? What does that do, Vance? You mean you can give up lives for power-ups? Yeah, because I just want to survive. Because you see what happens once I die. I'm just done. You like those new emotes, Pro Wrestler? The Atari emotes and the ET emotes. Brisby got a new emote too. He got an animated emote. I figured it was his birthday. I'd give him something. Alright, Bubbleman is dead. You can give up lives for options? Yes. Oh, wow. But you can't go past 4 options, right? Or can you? Oh, thanks, Smokey the Raw. Smokey the Raw. I feel like I'm going faster than normal. Alright, let's get these options back up. I feel naked without them.
The next step is Frisbee Life.
Can you guys hear everything okay? I got the music a little loud because it's just tremendously awesome music. Why do I feel a little too fast again? Correct, 4 options is the limit. Okay. Well, then I'm not too worried about it because I know myself and... Alright, see, so I don't understand, hey Pity! Pity, pity, pity. I still don't understand why there's a question mark and then there's an exclamation point. That seems to fill up your shielding if you get hit. I don't know if that's the best way to go or what. Like, what would be better for my type of gameplay? The audio is so well balanced, it feels like the galaxy is already at peace. Thanks, Vance. How often do you broadcast nowadays? Well, we just came back about a week and a half ago, something like that. We beat Chippendales Rescue Rangers, and then we beat Chippendales Rescue Rangers 2 for the first time, both of those games, and that's why I thought we would try this, because I just beat 2 games, so there's no pressure to beat a third, even though we're trying to do our best here. But I don't know, once or twice a week, you know, whatever I can fit into my schedule with work. Whatever I can fit in. I try to keep everybody who's in the Discord updated on what's going on. I've been taking a lot of hits lately with the car wreck last year and work situation and all kinds of weird stuff. It's been a rough like year and a half, 2 years, but we're still chipping away. All right, we're about to have to go south. Work doing okay for you? Yeah, but Sunday's gonna be super busy. I'm not looking forward to it. Has 4 choices in edit mode: speed down, live sequels options, full barrier, which charges your reduce back to full, and Mega Crush. Is Mega Crush just one of these blue thingamabobbers? Captain Planet. There's an emote. There's not a sound command for Captain Planet. My favorite after-school cartoon. Dude, Captain Planet is our new emote, and it is our end of broadcast credit screen at the moment. Alright guys, I gotta pay attention. How's Max? Is he hanging around? Yeah, Max is doing good. You know, he's gotten to that age where we can't really do Howl with Max because he can't jump off very much anymore. He can't see very much. Oh, I'm gonna stay down low because last time it was a disaster. He can't see very much, he can't hear very much, but he's still alive, he's still happy, he still eats, and he still goes outside, he still pees on things. So his participation in the channel has diminished over time, but that's okay, he's still here. He's still an emote, as Pro Wrestler Guy has shown. And he was on the channel earlier. He was hanging out when I started screaming about something. Mega Crush blows up all the non-boss enemies on the screen. Gotcha. My after school in the 80s was Disney Afternoon. Nice. Yeah, me too. I was more into Tailspin and DuckTales. Darkwing Duck, I was getting a little bit older, because I guess that came out a little bit later. What else am I missing? What else was the Disney Afternoon? Isn't there one more? DuckTales, Tailspin. Oh, Chippendales Rescue Rangers. I didn't really like it. Rescue Rangers. Oh yeah, this is so much better starting at the bottom, killing these guys on the way up. No wonder I was getting nailed going up earlier. We're going up. Puzz 3D. Thanks for all the help, guys. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Waluigi! I'll catch up with the chat in a minute, guys. I'm sorry. Vance knows the struggle. Alright, kill. Kill these guys. Kill. What's up, Waluigi? Kill. I think Gummy Bears was Saturday morning. Saturday morning cartoons. All right, now what? All right, here he is hiding in the rock wall. Oh no! I did not mean to be on the outside. That is bullcrap! Ah! Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. I thought that was morning though. I thought that was like Saturday morning cartoons. I know it was Disney. When are we getting a Dr. Barbara Blight emote to go with the Captain Planet? Disfigured face and all, like Two-Face. That is what counts. Good dog. He is a good dog. How old is Max? Max is 14. Max is pushing 14. We're in space and we're shooting stuff. Waluigi, may the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you, sir. Thank you, Waluigi. The 2 most successful Disney afternoon shows were Timon and Pumbaa and Aladdin. Oh man, I didn't watch either of those. I think it was too old. F. No, we need to nuke them. Damn it, I cannot believe this. Look where we at. Gummy Bears was first season Disney afternoon. I had no idea. Wow, Max is only slightly older than my cat. Yeah, Max is up there in the years. We're in trouble. Well, this is how this ends. Jeez. Gummy Bears. That was one of my, out of all the Disney shows, the Gummy Bears was my favorite theme song. Bouncing here and there and everywhere. Alright, they're just gonna keep sending this crap to me. Wow, they just keep coming. I think we're gonna have to start the whole damn run over again, because there's no way. Hey Vance, if this happened to you at this point, would you just start over? Would you be able to recover from this? I don't even have my stupid crap to... Yes, I would start. Oh! Son of a... Your cousin had Captain Planet toys? Well, I got a Captain Planet emote just for you, Pro Wrestler Guy. I'm sure somebody else has one, but I hadn't seen one. Alright, we're gonna start over on Vance's suggestion, because yeah, that's rough. It's like just far enough into the game I'm not gonna be able to recover. Hey, that puts us 3rd. Bella was 18 and a half years old. That's sad, Pro Wrestler Guy. That was a dog or a cat? Oh. You would have to press the fire button like a madman to get all those through all those mountains? Oh, yeah. We didn't even get to the fire guy yet. That was coming up, wasn't it? That's pretty old for a dog, Pro Wrestler Guy. I've never had a dog go past 15. Oh, thank you guys so much for hanging out. This game is very taxing on my thumbs. Unlike Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, guys, let's take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Got milk? This is an America West seat. It's 43 inches high, 19.8 inches wide, and covered with style number 46 blue herringbone cloth. It bears a striking resemblance to the seats used on other national airlines. These are America West fares. They bear little resemblance to the fares on other national airlines. America West. It seems silly to pay more.
Tonight, you can help catch the Unabomber whose most recent attack claimed to life in Sacramento this week. We will offer a psychological profile updated since the Oklahoma explosion. You can see if it matches anybody you know. Coming up next.
Here's why the Sachs are another Tylenol extended relief family.
I feel I'm too young to have this arthritis in my hands. What bothered me most was that I couldn't pick Michael up. With extended relief, now I can, even after a whole day of play. The relief really lasts.
Now, Deborah uses Tylenol extended relief with this unique bi-layer caplet. One layer of strong relief to attack the pain quickly, and one layer to make sure that strong relief lasts.
Now he doesn't have to hear, Mommy can't hold you.
Tylenol extended relief. Strong relief right away. Strong relief the whole day.
How many times have you wished you had someone else's hair? That's all in the past. With Hydra Vive shampoos and conditioners. See, at L'Oreal Paris, we found a way to give your hair the right kind of moisture without weighing it down. How does it happen? With Hydro Proteins, not oil. Moisture within the hair that leaves it silky and light. Good for all of us, even short hair. Hydra Vive, from the performance line of L'Oreal. Think of it as daily moisture for your hair.
The all-new Lincoln Continental is so technologically advanced, you control it with the press of a button. Equally as impressive is that with the press of a button, its exclusive 12-function memory profile system sets everything back to where it was.
Your Lincoln.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
The new Lincoln Continental with a 32-valve V8 Intech system, the perfect balance of luxury and technology.
Hey, darling.
And we're back. What's going on, guys? Looks like I moved some stuff around. I did move, well, the chair, let's see, the chair is new. It's just like my old chair. The desk is brand new, which you can't really see unless I turn a little bit. You can see the LMAX subwall. It's a really expensive, thick desk. Other than that, I don't know if it's gonna turn that way. No, you can't see. You can see Pitty's bear that she gave me, the Star Trek bear, but you can't really see. I built another shelf that's over there. That's where I'm gonna move anything that's like toy related off these shelves and put it on that shelf. Anything that's not gaming related. But yeah, I mean, I'm always adjusting. I'm always making changes. How old was John Gotti? John Gotti was between 14 and 15. Excuse me, 13 and 14. So I want to say like 13 and a half, but I miss that dog. Okay. All right, I lost focus a little bit on that last run, so let's see if we can stay focused this time. Dante. I had a Picard emote for a little while. I should bring him back. Max, you doing okay, pal? Max is hanging in there. I got my Dr. Pepper. It's fresh. Honestly, before you showed us what was off cam, it looked like you were planning to move out. What do you mean? Huh? What do you mean, Waluigi? I'm confused. That was a great night, meeting you at Crystal's on my birthday. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Dante. It was fun meeting you guys, too. I have now officially been working at a Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon. Boom. Hey, Sky Coachman, I've now officially been working at IKEA New Haven for 17 years now. Wow. Pro wrestling guy. It's a long time, sir. Are you going to retire there? Spazer laser. All right, we're going to go with the setup I like so far. I don't care about this one. Twin laser. Let's go! Because it looked like less stuff was in your room. Oh yeah, you know what? I did start downsizing so that I could start upsizing, if you know what I mean, Waluigi. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate y'all. And the Shadowman raid. And the Smokey the Raw Sauce raid. I figured 20, 25 years I'll start considering it. Heard. Hey, you gotta do what's right for you. And don't let anybody else tell you differently. And if you like working there, more power to you. Most people don't exactly like their jobs. Or like who they work for. I'm pretty happy with who I work for. I'm happier with them than anybody else I've worked for. But it is what it is. Meaning you're cramming in more stuff. Well, not cramming. See, that's what I don't cram. If I get more stuff, there's got to be a way to organize it, or it ain't coming in. Or something's going out. So it just depends. I do need to start selling some stuff on eBay. Spazer Laser. I also have a cat. She's 4. Option. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna take it one stage at a time, one enemy at a time. Trying to do anything stupid, which is usually the battle cry of me running into something. Yeah, I have a cat. She's 4. And you never showed us? She's been on the broadcast once or twice. Oh, and I did something stupid. Damn. Wolfmast is laughing at me. You like cats? How many cats do you have? Is that King Ghidorah? I gotta say, I never ever got into Godzilla. Just never appealed to me. King Ghidorah. How do you say it? Ghidorah? Let me think of what. Mothra? I know Mothra. And Krang. I know Krang. And Bebop and Rocksteady. I know them. That's Godzilla, right? No, I don't want double. I'd rather have nothing than double. Don't touch me. Ghidorah. I don't have cats. I'm allergic, but when I see them, I love to show them off. I love to show them some affection. Yeah, she's super sweet, but she lives mostly upstairs. All right, here we go. Let's gain all our stuff back. We got a laser. Don't get killed. Woo! Almost got killed. Pew, 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 pew. As Sky Star Shadow says, pew, pew. Oh, the bubbles. Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. Pro wrestling guy. Are you excited for Strange New Worlds or Matt? Picard is mixed. Like, I had mixed feelings about Picard. The first 2 episodes of season 2 of Picard were like awesome. I'm like, oh man, here we go. This is great. And then it kind of, I don't know. 10 episode seasons are killing Star Trek. I gotta say that. You know, when they had 26 episodes, they could do something. They could do some character development. They could do all kinds of stuff. With 10 episodes, they're taking a 5-episode story and stretching it out. Or 3-episode story. I don't know. They need to go back to longer seasons and stop doing this, you know, overarching. The great thing about like Deep Space Nine is there were story arcs, but it didn't feel like every episode still held it on its own, you know? Yeah, there were times where you could get some confusion if you didn't watch the previous episodes or didn't know what was happening in the grand scheme of things, but they were still enjoyable. COVID is no, it's not making things easier, but I mean, honestly, I'm sick of hearing about so many great shows on TV. They're all dealing with the same mess. See, I don't know. I could think of a million TNG episodes that could have been made during the COVID times, and it wouldn't have been a problem. Oh, man. So look, I still watch all the episodes of Discovery and Picard, and I'll watch Strange New Worlds, but I'm just not like I still enjoy them, but I have problems with almost every episode. But those first 2 episodes of the second season of Picard, awesome. They couldn't have been much better. There were a few things, but no. Alright, die, bubble guy. Alright, I'm almost back up to where I need to be. Also, don't take your futuristic sci-fi show and set 8 episodes in modern day LA. Yeah, it's kind of rough, but shows aren't getting creative freedom to go all out like they should. Well, it's also, I can tell you with Star Trek, they'll take somebody who does really good Star Trek, and then they'll take them off a project and put somebody else on it, and they'll have them move on to something else, and it screws everything up. You know what? Go back to shorter arcs. You want to do a 3-episode arc? Knock yourself out. I remember when Deep Space Nine first started doing... Oh, I got hit. First started doing like the 3-part episodes. Like, that was pretty cool. That's why they used to do the last time on Star Trek, The Next Generation. So you knew what happened if you missed the first one. And now they all need one. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I still watch, and I will still continue to watch, and whatever. I just won't brag to my friends. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope y'all are having a great day. My thumbs are killing me. I wonder if Wolfmaster or Vance have any problems with their thumbs after playing this a while. Woo! Almost ran into the freaking ground. That one run we did where I got to all the bosses. Well, actually, the only time I got to that part where the whole game moves like super speed, and it's not even about the enemies, it's about the frickin' not hitting the wall. Oh, definitely? Okay, good. I'm having a red thumb. This one destroys your thumbs for sure. And it's not even, I've played games where you had to hit the thumb, hit the button over and over and over again. You don't even hit the button, you just hold it down. And it messes you up. All right, I'm gonna leave it right where it is with the... Right where the power-up is, down at the bottom. So if I get hit, I can go right into it. Exclamation point. See, this isn't even a button masher, it's a button holder. But it's still. Every time you broadcast, it's a great day. Oh, thanks, Dr. Fuzzy Boots. Oh, just for kicks, I may have a new wrestling championship to show off tomorrow, and it's a classic one at that. Is it a WCW? Because that would be awesome. You totally get gameritis. Is that what the thumb thing is? Gameritis? I don't want to ruin Captain Pike. I sort of expect retcon sadness, but I'll give it a watch. Hex, did you watch the intro? Holding down the fire button doesn't work with this game. It doesn't? That's what I've been doing. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm holding it down. Am I supposed to hit it over and over again? Does that work better? Doesn't appear to. I am thoroughly confused. Yay for Extra Man! Oh, alright guys, I'm gonna pay real close attention real quick. I apologize if I missed the chat. Appreciate Waluigi being here. Talking about cats. Oh, I must have hit the stupid button on accident. And I must have needed it. Or, you know what? It's more likely I just got a freaking power up. And it moved to the next thing. I was asking you if it's been years since I last played this game. I know it's been years since I last played this game. And every time I did pop it in, it was only like, I'd get to like the third stage and be like, alright, I'm done. It's a classic WWE one from the late 80s. You mean a WWF one? Yeah, I usually don't like cats, Waluigi, but I like ours. Like, she goes out of her way not to scratch anybody. Ba, 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 ba. The Winged Eagle belt. Yeah, I heard Cody Rhodes wanted to bring that back, if I'm not mistaken. Nice thing about Pike is that we don't actually know much about him, so it's harder to screw him up. That's true. We know enough about him from Discovery, though. I don't know if you got that far in Discovery, but we know enough about this Captain Pike. I really liked Anson Mount as Pike, and I really wanted him to have his own show. I just hope that they don't ruin it. We shall see. Hey, Star Trek is Star Trek, and I'm glad we're getting Star Trek. Because for many years, we didn't have anything, so at least we have something to complain about. The new ones are so gaudy. Yeah, Pro Wrestling Guy, it's like it loses the prestige when you have different ones. But you'll appreciate it? Okay. I'm excited to see it, Dante. Make sure you post it in the show and smell area of the Discord. How far you think we're getting this time, Wolfmaster? It only takes one mistake. This is where I screwed up last time. Alright, let's not do that again. Open your eyes. Man, did that guy have a way to like shoot him in the back or something? Because he had all those other notches on the back and none of them were killed. The IC belt, I actually have the Winged Eagle already. Yeah, that sounds about right. I figured you did. Of course, I'm biased. My favorite belt is the original $1 Million Championship belt. My favorite belt is the WCW Big Gold belt. My favorite Star Trek show is Star Trek Lower Decks because it's so awful that it made everyone appreciate the rest of Star Trek shows. I love Lower Decks. I love Lower Decks, and I think the best Star Trek right now is frickin' Prodigy. I love that show. So, I don't know. But to each their own, you know? We're all different ages, too. We all grew up in different things. I say, hey, there's Trek for everybody. There's even people who love the JJ verse. The golden age will always be TNG, Voyager, and Deep Space Nine for me. Enterprise gets tacked on, and you know what? I like it better than I used to. I remember when it first came out, I really wasn't into it, but Oops, I didn't mean to get that. I think a lot of people came around on Enterprise, and that's why people like it today, and yet it didn't get a 5th season. The most disappointing thing to me about Enterprise, besides the way it ended, and I won't say how it ended, oh, look at this guy, is the fact that they never got to add a secondary hull to the ship. I have an Eagle Moss version of what it should look like with a secondary hull, and it looks awesome. Oh, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Jeff Hardy's TNA belt was cool. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah. You talking about the big purple one? Fascinating. After trying lower decks, it rekindled my joy for Voyager and Deep Space Nine, so opposite effect. I'm watching Voyager right now. I'm on, I just got through Scorpion episode, let's see, Scorpion 1 and 2, so that's season 4, episode 1. Just got past that again, and I finished Deep Space Nine recently. Ba 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 ba. Da-na, da-na-na-na. Da. Oh, did I get hit? I heard that. Thank God for sound effects. Oh. Yeah, I see you. Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention to the chat for a moment. Yeah, I need that. Alright, I got a moment. Woo! Yup, I got a picture with Jeff and my brother. Got to hold the belt. Nice. The only picture I ever took with a wrestler is... I talked about when I met Kane, but I didn't take a picture. I took a picture for somebody else. The only picture I took with a wrestler was Sting. I found out the last minute he was going to be at Dragon Con one year. I wasn't planning on going, and I bought a last minute ticket and went down there and met him. Super friggin' nice. I'm always worried to meet people because I'm always worried that it's going to ruin my idea of them. You know, because if somebody's a dick, that's going to ruin it. And ruin whatever I love about them, you know, whether it's a TV show or whatever. But, I found out from enough sources online that, like, 99.9% of the people who met him said he was an awesome guy to meet, so I didn't find any negative. Met him too, great guy. Yo, he was super great. And I love that picture I took with him, not because, I mean, I don't look particularly good or anything, but it's just a nice picture. Just a nice picture, reminds me of a nice day and a nice conversation I had. With Ric Flair, like 10 feet away. I didn't talk to Ric Flair. I should have, but I was so, like, wrapped up in meeting Sting that I was like, I'll do it some other time. I don't really know what I would have said to Ric Flair, though, either. Because I wasn't really a Ric Flair guy. I like Ric Flair enough, but... Love you and the Four Horsemen. Oh, the rocks. Get away, get away, get away. Hey, Vance, can you imagine playing... Oh. Can you imagine playing this game without the slowdown? Like, I don't know how hard that would make it. You met Flair too? How did it go? I got to meet my idol, Roddy Piper. I met and got a selfie with Christian, Wade Barrett, Heath Slater, Zack Ryder, Melina, Rosa Mendez, CM Punk, all at WrestleMania 27. Nice. That was here in Atlanta? I don't remember that. Tell Ric Flair he put hard times on ya daddy. Wow. Shuriken McGee, you're coming back to broadcasting, right? Are you gonna do some wrestler imitations? Are you gonna do a Dusty Rhodes? I don't know why I got that. All right, are we to the fire level yet? This game's pretty long. And that's what sucks when you die. I wonder who has the speedrun record for this game. Or not so much who, but how long it takes. Can you imagine speedrunning this? Because you'd have to no death it. Alright, watch out for these stupid little balls. My thumb's on fire. 2011 in the Georgia Dome. I miss the Georgia Dome. Alright, here's the music I love so much. This one right here. This was my ringtone on my phone. Actually, you know what? It wasn't my ringtone. This was my alarm. That's what it was. So this woke me up for work. And that's why I had to change it. Because eventually it was like... every time I heard it, it just reminded me I had to go to work. Oh, this guy. Wish you could kill him. That'd be awesome. Uh-oh. All right, let me pause it. Whew, I'm also to the point where I can be okay if I didn't come back either. Oh, I hear you on that, Tricky. I hear you on that. You know what? I mean, just do it if you can. Like, if you can't do it, you can't do it. For me, just don't have any expectations. You know, people get caught up in the numbers and they get caught up in all kinds of stuff. Just, if you got people who you enjoy hanging out with, like, I mean, look, I'm not worried about my numbers. If there's 5 of you guys hanging here, as long as you guys are interacting with me, that's all I care about. So there can be 5 or 500. It's whatever. So I know Dante is upset when I don't broadcast, so he's the big reason I broadcast. For me, the closest thing to meeting a celebrity in the Star Trek universe is getting to chat with Jewel. Oh, yeah, from Firefly. I enjoy Kaylee in Firefly and Jennifer Keller in Stargate Atlantis, and I was worried that talking to Jewel would ruin my perception of those two characters. Instead, her real personality was one more to idolize. Well, that's awesome. See, I like experiences like that. Okay, Star Trek-wise, I met... let's see. I met 7 of 9. I met Harry Kim. I thanked him for cutting his hair that year because he had always had long hair in the years after Voyager, and he cut it, and he looked like Harry Kim. I said, I got to take a picture. Dax, Jadzia, I met Terry Farrell, and I stepped on her foot, and then I said, oh my God, now all I'm going to remember is that I stepped on your foot, and she said, no, don't do that, and to this day, that's all I remember. I met George Takei, and I got him to say oh my when everybody else was trying to get him to say oh my. I didn't bring up Star Trek. I brought up the Howard Stern show, and he went oh my, and it was great. I met Patrick Stewart. He could not have been nicer. Yeah, Jerry Ryan I met. She was awesome. I met Patrick Stewart. Brent Spiner is Data. I took a picture with him. He was real nice. John Delancey I took a picture with. He was super nice. Signed an autograph for me. And... oh, Riker I met. He came down and sat in my dad's seat while my dad was going to the bathroom. That was awesome. We had a quick conversation where he asked what my girlfriend's favorite character was, and I said Data, and I should have said Riker, and everybody laughed, and it was funny. I met... let's see. Was that everybody? Is that everybody? I didn't meet Geordi. I didn't meet Worf. I didn't meet Ezri Dax. Anybody from Deep Space Nine? Just Terry Farrell. That might be everybody. Yeah, Jonathan Frakes. He was awesome. Makes me tear up. I know I was an influence to you coming on to the stream. You're absolutely the driving force, Electro Dante. You and Wolf Master and Pro Wrestling Guy and all you guys that have been here for so long, and Brisby. Everybody. You met Jonathan Frakes, eh? Fact or Fiction? Oh my God, I never watched that show. Fact or Fiction. All right, here we go. I got to pay attention. I do love Firefly, though. Is it aging well? I haven't watched it in a while. I want to watch Battlestar Galactica, but... watch it again. I haven't been here for long. Hex, you're the best. All right, here we go. There's just too many to name. And there's certain people who, if I'm not on, start chirping in the Discord, i.e. Dante. He's like, come on back. And Retro Revelations, and Planeswalker, and Formal, and Dr. Fuzzy Boots, and Hex, and there's just so many of you guys. Yo, Son Goku, what's up, buddy? Son Goku's here. Brother Bill's awesome. Graybeard, Pity. Too many to name. Firefly's still amazing. Is it aging well? Oh, here we go, guys. This is where the whole game could... Hey, Brother Bill! I summoned Brother Bill. I like when that happens. And, let's see, Amp. And, Regular Guy Show. So many. Oh, don't get killed. All right, that's one. Great. Are you gonna come through the ceiling and kill me? There he is. Where is he? I hate when those stupid fireballs come out of nowhere. Oh. Great, he's pissed. All right, guys, I'm paying close attention. Oh, perfect! Oh. It's definitely King Ghidorah. No, you're awesome, Wolfmaster. You're the best, buddy. Oh, I was so worried I was gonna get taken out by that stupid... Son Goku, happy today, sir. How have you been? This proves that you're better at shooters than me. I've never gotten this far in Gradius III. Nice. I'll take it. I still think you're probably better than 90% of them. It's just this particular game. Yay! For the tragic emotes. Y'all tell Tragic to bring back the ballgasm emote. I love that thing. If you were taken out by that, then this level would have been dragging on. What, do you got a book? Tricky, if you decide not to come back, you know your shows were enjoyed. And we always were tuned in to the Fire Pro nights. All that. And knowing me and Pity retired as tag team champs was the icing on the cake. Yeah, Tricky McGee is awesome. He's done it twice tonight. Yeah, this is, I think, the second time. I think Vance is right. Vance, thank you so much for all your help. And Wolfmaster, and for everybody just hanging out. It's so much fun to hang out with you guys. Gradius is hard. Alright, now we gotta pay attention. Because I'm not sure my thumb will be able to make another run tonight, but we'll see. Don't touch me. Nothing like having an itch on your face when you're trying to watch 1,000 things go on at once. Here, I don't know if you guys saw, but here's my copy of Gradius III. Ding 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 ding. Hey, dude. Alright, so that's my copy of Gradius III. It looks pretty sweet still. After all these years, I did nothing but not wreck it, you know? Like, I didn't do anything special with it. I didn't keep the box. I didn't keep it in a carrying case. Now, my NES games had a little gray thing that I would slide them in, and they would sit on the shelf. Thank you for letting us talk about the video games we love. Oh, hell yeah! It's the whole reason for being here! My computer has been cramped in our bedroom for almost a year now. It wouldn't be fair to my wife to broadcast when sleep is more important. Oh yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I would never be able to broadcast upstairs. Plus, if we were both broadcasting in the house, oh man, can you imagine hearing one of us yell over the other? I'd give it a Gradius of 100 out of 100. Because my broadcast room is here, and hers is literally Okay, so the garage is next door, and at the very end of the garage, upstairs, is the other broadcast room. So we're way far apart. So I'd have to really, really be screaming to hear, for somebody to hear me over there. Are you playing this on the Switch? No, I'm playing this on my PC, my gaming PC. I don't have a Switch, Brother Bill. There is a Switch upstairs, but it ain't mine. Love that Hanna-Barbera sound. And answer your question, nope, we don't. Sag. What is Sag? All right, here we go. I'm stalling. Well, I gotta head to bed, Sky. It was good catching your broadcast. Oh, thanks, Dr. Fuzzy Boots. Thanks, man. You have a great day. You have a very acceptable sleep, okay? All right, here we go. I don't want to get hit by some stupid ball. All right, what? Could have just answered no. I was just curious. I have no idea what we're talking about. I have no idea what's going on. One day you will hear Sky shouting, Brisby! Brisby, you don't gatekeep. Gatekeeping's not good. That's good that you don't gatekeep, Brisby. Brother Bill. It bothers me when people try to gatekeep stuff. That's why I'm always like, it's cool to have original hardware, and I have all my original hardware still. It's hooked up to the oh god, look at this. It's hooked up to my CRT back there. I don't know if you guys, I don't think you can see it at the moment. The CRT TV is back there next to the plasma screen, which the funny thing is I have to replace the plasma screen TV. It is dying. Finally, after 15 years, the plasma screen TV is dying. But I don't watch a lot of TV down here, so I'm not real concerned about it. This one right here, I got in 2001. It's 25-inch VCR TV combo from RCA, and I love that sucker. There's enough room on top for my my Power Glove, and all my consoles are hooked up to that. So I got about 7 of them hooked up, I think, over there. I think 7. From the Atari 2600 to the GameCube, those are all hooked up over there. So that's where I play if I want to play on original hardware. Other than that, I just play everything on a retro gaming PC. I mean, the PC, the gaming PC. The retro gaming PC's upstairs. I have a Windows 98 machine upstairs. But I do get curious sometimes. I enjoy the content. It doesn't matter if you're emulating. Well, that's why I always tell people I never emulate, because when I was younger, when I was like 19, 20, 21, 22, 16, 17, 18, I didn't have very much money, and I was saving up for a car, and I was saving up for a house. And emulation kept me in the hobby when I might have just got into something else. So I don't crap on emulation at all. Play games how you can play games. And now that I have enough money that I can have, you know, a nice collection, it's nice to have it. But I've only bought like 5 NES games in the last year and a half or 2. I don't know. I guess I do a little gatekeeping because I'm a speedrun moderator, but I've never rejected a submission yet, so the gate is pretty open. I've only had 1 speedrun record, and that was Space Shuttle Project on the NES, but now I'm number 2. Oh! Here we go. Best laid plans, man. Best laid plans. Ah! Damn it. Unbelievable. I'm not gonna be able to do anything here. Brother Bill, how you been, man? All right, we can't go out this way. Let's try another run. No, I don't want to. No. You good, man? What was the last horizontal shooter you played? Can you believe this? Can't wait for Retro World Expo 2022. I'm already booked up for the event. Where is that held? Can't wait to buy some new games. Damn, that was pretty close to second place. Gradius III just now? Is it because of me? Oh, man. Unbelievable. Max is sleeping. Hey, Vance. How different is hard from easy? If you know. I can't believe it. Shadow Man. What is going on, Planeswalker? Welcome back. The Kinetic Convention Center in Hartford. Got it. It's because of you, but I have played it before, heard, and some Galaga and Mario Kart. I'm sorry, could you repeat your question? Yes. Vance, what's the difference between hard, easy, and normal difficulty in this game, if you know? If you do not know, I don't blame you, because I don't know either. Laser. Because I'm wondering if I would do better on easy mode, or if it's like so close that it doesn't even matter. Son of a... I think my thumbs are giving out. Speed up. Yeah, Galaga's a fun game. Mainly the speed of the enemies, the number of bullets, and how fast the bullets are. Gotcha. Yeah, the other thing I noticed was that that guy comes and steals your option. I don't remember that ever. So I'm imagining that that is a difficulty thing, but holy crap. From zero to oblivion. For real. I love Oblivion. Nickelodeon. Bow, 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 bow. Ah! Oops. I didn't mean to crash into that sand dune. Oh, Option Hunter? Yeah, he might be more frequent depending on the difficulty settings. Yeah. He's not that big a deal, though, but at first, it'd be cool if you could kill him. Okay. He would be the Brisbee enemy in this game. Option Hunter. I miss John Gotti. I don't remember who brought him up. Maybe it was Phaser Laser. Just one more reason I believe Remaining Lives option is so solid. Heard. The ship looks pretty cool. Missile. Speed down is my favorite, though. Really? When do you use that option, Vance? Like, what scenario makes you... Come on! Unbelievable! Donkey lips. Oh my god, donkey lips. Did I really just die in that fashion? Jeez. Now my left thumb is feeling it from the D-pad. Laser. Zap. Gemini. These are your Oh no. Backseat Sauceman. Ugh. Speed down makes it easier to switch between speed 2 and speed 3. You can slow down during those parts with tight spaces. Got it. Yeah, I'm not good enough for that yet. But I'm trying. So, have you ever beat R-Type? Tried it once. I remember it drove me nuts. I didn't beat it, but I got pretty far. I got challenged by Mike. He said, why don't you play R-Type? I said, okay. At first he said play Kangaroo, and I was like, all right, well, that's an interesting game. All right. Son of a... Hang up the phone! If you think about it, most of your first deaths are coming from crashing into a wall or ceiling. Speed down is the best protection against that. Mom, get off the phone. I need to go on Netscape Navigator. R-Type, the arcade version, is on Amstream now. Is it really? I'm working on a Lego American Gladiators assault diorama. That is freaking awesome, pro wrestling guy. We just got the Seinfeld set Lego collection here at the Sky Coastaman house, but it is yet to be put together. Neither is the NES Lego collection, the one with the TV and stuff. Slowdown is real. Missiles. Yeah, I'll go back to R-Type one day. I also need to, get into Life Force. I don't know which one's more difficult, Life Force or Gradius on the NES, but since it's an NES game, I need to play it. NES being my bread and butter. I missed my laser. Oh well. I will say this, Vance. This is not an easy game to broadcast and try to pay attention to the chat in any kind of way. I want the Sesame Street set. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know there was a Sesame Street one. It's pretty cool. They should do a Mr. Rogers one then. Because you could do the Neighborhood of Make-Believe and you could do just the set. Alright, I think we can recover. Dude, I just got a special set. Nice. And of course, R-Type for the Amiga is nearly identical to the arcade version. I just got an Apollo 11 Lunar Command Module. Now that's cool. Oh man, that's cool. I love anything with NASA and space and the Apollo missions and the space shuttle and the Gemini missions and Voyager and Voyager 2, Voyager 6. I love all that. Skylab, the Saturn V rocket. Are we just now to the bubbles? Good grief. My R-type of choice is TurboGrafx 16 version. It's the only one where the speedrunning community doesn't shame you for using turbo because all the TurboGrafx controllers had turbo built in. Do people really get upset about... Like, I'm a vanilla kind of player when it comes to games, but come on. Button mashing at its finest. I can't do it. I mean, I have done it. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. That's why I like speedrunning, Space Shuttle Project, because there are enough, like, I don't know if you want to call them cutscenes, but there's enough cutscenes and there's enough pauses to where I can interact with the chat. Because speedrunning and broadcasting, that's a delicate balance for sure. I mean, unless you're just so good. I mean, there's plenty of speedrunners that just sit there. Retro used to be all speedrunners, and I used to say we were going to take back retro from the speedrunners, but they have a place just as we, the casual players, do. But I have a hard time just watching people speedrun and not interacting with the chat, but it's just personal preference. There's nothing wrong with it. But that's why I wanted to try speedrunning a game, because I wanted to see what it felt like on the other end. And Space Shuttle Project has that balance. Boom, boom. Plus, it's one of those games that's deceiving, too. Some people will play it and be like, oh, this is easy. And then they find out differently. I mean, it's not the hardest game in the world, but if you're going to speedrun it... I think Brisby may have beaten it. Or he may have gotten to, like, mission 4 or 5. I don't know. I can't remember. Speedrun plus interacting with the chat is super fun. It's an experience you can't replicate offline. Certainly not. That's why, you know, you never want anybody, like, to backseat, like, hey, go left, hey, go right, hey, do this and that. But I never mind when people have tips and ideas on how to play. Because if I wanted to play by myself, I would just freaking go to the other side of the room and play a game. I think it's more fun playing games and beating games with you guys. I still need one of those mini Nintendo. I need one of those mini Commodore 64s. Alright, okay, we're on our way. That was the bubble stage. Don't touch me. Alright, that's my last option. We're getting somewhere, guys. I hope y'all are having a good night. Brisby, since you're a space fan, have you ever played Buzz Aldrin's Race into Space? No, I haven't. What system is that for? It sounds like old PC. First game I ever had for a computer was Pinball Construction Set. PC MS-DOS, nice. Playing online also drives you to new personal bests, just like the one you have today. Yeah, no doubt, Vance. My whole list of games that I've beaten, most of those I beat for the first time on the broadcast. So I have this huge list of games down there that I've beaten, and I would say 90% of them are games I never beat before the channel. So you're absolutely right. I mean, I had never beaten a Mega Man before. I'd never beaten Metroid before. I had beaten Super Metroid a few times, but never the original Metroid. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of games down there that I'm still... friggin' Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Jaws I'd never beaten before. All those, I'm trying to think, what's the other? Friday the 13th. Castlevania 4. So many games. And it was all from hanging out with you guys. The Star Trek games. Star Trek 25th Anniversary was hard as hell at the end. That's why I'm kind of afraid to play the next one, 'cause that was hard. Don't touch me. Hey, don't touch me. Yeah, I need to get a Commodore 64 Mini. Extra man that I don't care about. Don't get hit by the little silver white balls, whatever they are. Diamond shaped garbage. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Think good thoughts. I bought Adventure Island and Balloon Fight for the NES. Nice! I don't have... Oh, I do have. I had Adventure Island and Balloon Fight, but it took me a while to find a good copy of Balloon Fight. Nice. I kept finding, like, trash copies, like, where the labels are all ripped up. I am kind of crazy about NES labels. Everything else, as long as it looks decent, I'm cool with. Like, if it's a decent looking Super Nintendo game, cool. But NES, I want, like, really, really good looking games. Thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. Appreciate that. My thumb's on fire. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Don't touch me. See, if I had that other one, I could probably kill... I'm not getting close enough to try to kill those guys. Screw that. Options. Just bought Mario's Missing for the SNES. I have it for the NES. I don't like the Super Nintendo version. It's like a tease because it looks like Super Mario World, and I know the NES version has elements that look like Super Mario World, but at least it's different enough. The Super Nintendo version, the graphics look pretty good, and you're like, oh, I'm playing an education game. All right. Yay. An education game where, like, the stuff doesn't make sense. Crap. Normally I have them dead already. What happened here? Alright. Pew, 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 pew. Vance, what other kind of games do you speedrun? Brisby speedruns NHL 94. Alright, don't end up on the outside of him, okay? God. Don't end up on the outside of him. I almost did something stupid there. See how there's room in the back? No! Oh, that was about to be bad. I was one hit away. Oh, jeez. I currently speedrun 13 games. Most of them are shoot 'em ups. All of them on the TurboGrafx 16. Nice. I never had a TurboGrafx 16. It's on the list. I need to get one day. I never find one in the wild that is in good shape. I have a hard time finding one of those and a Dreamcast. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? All right, I gotta pay attention. These guys look like Cylons. Like Cylon Raiders, maybe. Hope y'all are having a great day. Oh, this jackal neck again. At least he's doing it over here. Goodbye. Don't touch that. Oh, these guys. Okay. Easter Island. Man, the music. Have you seen Starcade on G4? You talking about back in the day or now? I heard G4 was coming back. I never really got into G4. And I don't even know where G4 is, if it's back on my TV. Now? No, I hadn't seen it. What is it? What do? They play games? That's why Nick Arcade was always disappointing to me. I wanted to see people play actual games, like, and not just 10 seconds of ActRaiser. Oh, are you frickin' kidding me? Did you see that bull crap? Oh, G4's on Twitch now? Oh. Oh, great. That is a pile of crap. Did you see what he did? That is a pile of crap. Oh, I do not believe it. Sickening. Absolutely sickening. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I didn't realize that was on Twitch now. Unbelievable. I cannot believe that crap. And guest game from a game board wall TV. Unreal! I've never seen anyone die to a statue that way before. Highway robbery. Like, seriously, he came up at me. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay. But that was that is so annoying. Unbelievable. Some of you heard, and some of you never heard it before. They were the first time. Man, I do not believe that. Yeah, I'll have to check it out when I get some time. Can I throw something? I want to throw something. Oops. Damn it, I just hit start. I don't know what that gives me. Man, so we might need another day on this game. A plushie? I got a few down here. I got some of the Koopa kids. Unbelievable.